Welcome one and all to a long-awaited unboxing here in the Songbird Studios. We are excited to share this with you. This is the John Lennon Mind Games Meditation Mixes 3LP Ultra Clear set that actually came out last year on October 9th, which is John Lennon's birthday. And this was put together by John Lennon. And if you haven't heard about it, it's pretty trippy. There are a bunch of different versions of this song on here with different basic meditative mixes built into them. And they're all titled differently. They're all a little different. And the cool thing is, on the B side of the third record, in the Runout Groove, there are a bunch of 1.8 second mantras in there that you can play on an infinite loop. So for the Beatles, for the main guy from the Beatles to do something like this really isn't all that trippy. But in today's world, looking back on the Beatles being the popular group that actually made Eastern philosophy and meditation a household word, it's a pretty cool thing, and I was very interested in it, and I have not opened it yet, but we're going to do that right now. We want to remind you guys that you can go to that fourth wall link down there below where we are right now and become members, become contributors to the Vinyl Ventures thing, and you can also have free memberships, so you can contribute as much as you'd like. We also want to remind you to just, if you go to the socials, we want you to subscribe, like, comment, and share. So let's lay this baby down and open it up. You guys know I like to save those hype stickers because it's just a cool part of the whole thing. The cover of this is a bit problematic. It's almost like a mirror, and it's going to show every fingerprint. So we'll be very careful with that. But I love the starkness of this. It's just his image right there, and there's a symbol down here, which I do not know what it means. And obviously the interior of the record is just the same. I've been very interested in meditation for a long time and never gotten into it. So maybe this can be a jumping off point for me or anybody else that's interested. I love the art direction here. It explains the different versions, gamma waves, beta waves, alpha waves, theta waves, delta waves. And each of the different versions is titled differently. So you've got mind, magic, space, seed, yes. It's just a really cool take on what's considered to be Mr. Lennon's finest solo album. I think Keith would disagree with that, but most people know this album, this one in Imagine. So let's take the record out. Oh, look at this. They've got the waves on. That's really cool. And it's the same on both sides. And they're the anti-static sleeves, so that's really cool. And this is ultra clear vinyl. So, it seems like in the last year, the colored vinyl stuff has just really taken off. I love stuff like this that's a different take on your regular records, and I love the way that label looks. I don't know if that's his fingerprint or what it is, but look how beautiful that vinyl looks. Looks really cool against the Vinyl Ventures set back there. I'm sure all of these are just different in that the sleeve is different. So I'm not going to take the records out. You guys just saw what it looked. Well, actually I will, because the label, I'm sure, is different on each of these too. So let's just take a look. Well, I was wrong. It is not. It's the same. But, a lot of people online, when I was looking into this, this popped up on a vinyl group, and it was a really good deal. And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Because as of a few months ago, I did not have any John Lennon. Now I have almost all of his stuff. But a lot of people were talking about this as if it's a money grab. And I just don't think that anything that has to do with the Beatles can be a money grab. I mean, there is no way that anybody involved with the Beatles needs any more money than they already have. John Lennon did explain why he did this, and it's out there. I think it's under the album's review if you want to take a look at it. And I think it's just another way for him to get, you know, the newer generation of folks interested in and introduced to his dad. And for me, I think that that's a beautiful thing. I think this is something that if Lennon was still around, he would absolutely love this idea. And there's really not a better tribute to him than that, because, you know, Beatles are almost universally loved. I've said many times on the show, I think they're part of our DNA, all of us. There's a magical thing that happened with this band, and there's also magical things that happen with their solo stuff. Each of the guys have some great solo things to offer. So this is just one more new one in John Lennon's solo catalog. So if you get the chance, give it a look, give it a listen, see what you think. Again, it's Mind Games meditation mixes, and it's on Universal, and you too can have this if you like. We want to remind you guys to communicate with us, to subscribe, to like, to share, and don't forget to check out Fourth Wall. That's kind of our home away from our YouTube home, where you guys can be part of the conversation and be part of the production of the show. You can get exclusive merch there, all kinds of cool stuff. Just check it out. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you for loving that music, and we'll see you all the next time around.